Chances are these women already have kids. The baby daddy took off and now she's living with someone to take care of the kids and probably her family. Yes, a lot of the women do have children in the Philippines. That is correct. Also, a lot of the women they're going to meet here in the U.S. have children as well from previous baby daddies who took off. So what's the difference? I fail to see the point of your comment, Will. That's no different. Women who get involved with someone, if they get pregnant, okay, now they have a child. Are you determining that you can't be with someone who has a child because you don't want to take care of their child? That's fine. That's your prerogative. There are plenty of men out there that I know personally who married Filipinas who had children before they met. And those kids love them to death. And they've adopted them and become dad to those kids. And I'll tell you right now, how is that any different than meeting a woman here in the U.S. that has a child from a previous marriage? Where's the difference? You're condemning a Filipina because she had a relationship with someone and wound up being pregnant and chose to keep her child. You're condemning her for something that's commonplace here in the U.S. Remember, dude, this is Realville, not Fantasyland. You're not going to make a statement like that, and I'm not going to tear it apart because your statement is basically saying, oh, because she had a relationship and a child, that there's something wrong with her. That's not correct. That's the state of mind that you have, my friend, that you need to deal with, because a woman with a child is nothing to be, shy of. Women with children work harder than women who don't have children because they have a responsibility to take care of that little one. Why would you condemn that or pass up a good woman just because she has a child? You might love that child just as much as you would love a biological child of your own. So what's the difference between a girl in the Philippines with a kid and a girl in America that has a kid? There isn't one. Well, Peter, I'm sorry you feel that way, but moving past. Wow. Apparently there's a lot of people on the chat here who don't like women with kids. I'm going to ignore you guys going forward because it's just a mindset that, you're excluding a huge group of women, not only in the Philippines, but here in the U.S., that are probably great women just because they have a child. I mean, I've dated women with kids. There's nothing to shy away from that. They take care of their child. They love their child. Just because the guy just decided to dip, that's that guy's problem. But some of those kids are great kids, and they would love you to death if you wanted to be an excellent role model and part of their life. There's a fulfillment there that you might not ever get if you don't at least give those women an opportunity. Why would you, potentially cut a huge chunk of women out of your potential dating and future wife pool just because they might have a child? That seems a little out there. Pete, you're killing me. They made a decision that makes a poor decision on the father that tells you a lot about them. Pete, come on, how many girls have you dated in your life that you go, what was I thinking? Yeah, well, the consequences of her going, what was I thinking? She's got a kid now. But again, you're condemning women because they were with someone who turned out to be a loser. When you meet someone, you have good intentions and good hopes that they're going to be good and you're going to have a nice experience and, you might have a future with the person that you're interested in. You don't know that they might be a schmuck or a loser. When you go into it, you find out later, like everyone else. Realville, homie. Welcome to it. Don't exclude women because they had a chilled child or, they had a previous relationship. Why would you exclude them? For any reason. They're good people still. Just because they have a kid doesn't mean she's not a good person or a good woman or potentially an amazing wife. I've dated plenty of women that had kids. Didn't work out with them for one reason or another, but it wasn't an immediate, I can't date you because you have a child. I mean, I'd give any woman a chance that I think is, cool and I find attractive, and there's no reason to exclude a group for any particular reason. And it's the same thing with the women there. They're not going to exclude you because you have children. So if you have children, you made poor choices in the past with your previous dating adventures. You have children. You're not married anymore. So why would you want a woman to exclude you because you have kids? Don't exclude them because they're not going to exclude you.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at
AsianLovemates.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.